You are now listening to the Friends of Rugby podcast. Relax your anus. Balls. Thick thighs. Camille Shat. Where's his neck? Eddie Jones. You're fucked, mate.
2, 1, and we
We're nice
are
now.
recording. Hello, friends. You're listening to the Friends of Rugby podcast
From a basement.
from a basement,
In
playing
Edmonton.
podcast. That's the number one thing that adults should do.
Adult white men in their 30s.
Yeah, and I'm in my 40s.
Everyone needs to hear
I'm
my
fresh
opinion.
40.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 28. I'm
Never
not
mind,
quite
just me
that
then.
old.
Oh, you're not
Alright.
even in your 30s. You're a
No.
child. We let a fucking child on here. Nathan.
But I'm ugly
You
though.
Nathan,
start
you're
using
back.
moisturizer,
I'm
mate.
back.
Nathan's back and he's got moisturizer.
yeah,
You-
I'm back.
Yeah, and your skin does look moistorized.
yeah.
I should have known. Look at your look.
Yeah, when you
that
look at
skin.
him, he is actually, he doesn't look old,
Yeah,
does
look
he?
at that perfect
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
Stop it, you guys. I'm blushing.
How you doing, guys? Frank,
I'm good. Yeah. What did I do anything rugby this weekend?
did you do anything rugby related?
No, I just watched rugby. Didn't, because I've had a lot of weekends, like, going to Saskatchewan. That was a rugby.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I didn't. I just watched rugby. How about you?
I unfortunately didn't watch any rugby.
Oh, fuck.
I had a rugby-free weekend.
Yeah.
It wasn't by choice. I had to go camping.
Had to.
Yeah,
You hate camping.
I fucking hate
I
camping.
love camping.
You know how much work it is?
Yeah, I like
Everything is
it.
work.
I like it.
You're moving.
Yeah.
You're moving. Like you're moving.
Yeah.
Like you have to move all the stuff into the car.
Yeah.
And then you got to move the stuff onto the site.
Yeah.
Then you got to unpack everything.
Yeah.
And then you're drinking all weekend, and then you got to wake up in the morning. You got to pack everything. Oh, it's just like ugh.
The day you leave, when you pack up your tent, I do fucking hate that.
Yeah.
I do fucking. But everything, I like I don't like washing dishes when I'm camping. So if anyone brings food that's complicated, I'm like, just put a fucking sausage on the fire and be done with it. We're not cooking things.
Paper
Like,
plates, man.
yeah, paper plates. Yeah, fuck.
I was going
Washing
to.
up, you're already drunk and it's cold, and you put your hands with some kind of long sleeve jersey you're wearing on into the cool water, and you're like, oh, this is fucking horrible.
I was going to like. I had planned on the morning we were gonna leave. I was like, oh yeah, we'll get up and I'll make a nice breakfast on the fire with the cast iron.
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning and I'm like, ugh, we're going to Denny's.
I mean, that's the right idea.
I was like, pack up,
Yeah.
we're going to Denny's.
I love camping, and what I've learned is make your life fucking easy when you do it. Go to Denny's when you leave. 100%. Fuck
Yeah,
cooking
I want.
on a
If
day
I'm gonna
you
go
leave.
camping, it needs to be a zero. And to be fair, guys, I wasn't actually camping.
I saw your girlfriend's
It was
pictures.
glamping.
That was
Oh,
glamping.
Like,
you
it
one
was-
of them fifth wheels.
It was like a dome thing.
it was a yurt.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
it was all done up. It was pretty much a hotel room.
Yeah, it had a TV in there, didn't it?
But I had to walk a distance to the outhouse. There
You
was
had
like
to
an
pee in a different building.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
I did not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nathan, how was your weekend?
I didn't do much. Pretty chill, to be fair.
Yeah.
But we had the Pirates. We had the
yeah,
Pirates
that's good.
court session, which was a shit turnout.
Oh yeah.
Because no one wants to be bullied.
You know what?
No.
Okay, this is the thing for rugby clubs.
Mm.
Okay, if you're gonna do a court, all rugby clubs do it.
Yeah.
Right? If you're gonna do a court, you cannot. This
Yeah,
is the,
I
this
know
is the
already know what
number
you're gonna
one
say.
mistake we made. You cannot announce a court.
100%. You do it impromptu
Yeah.
after a
Yeah.
game.
Hey
every
guys,
time.
can you
Yeah.
guys all show up so
Yeah,
we can punish
bully you and make you drink heavily? Like,
so we can fucking
yeah, we
punish
want
you.
your money, your liver, and
Yeah.
your time.
Yeah, that was the number one. As soon as I saw that,
Completely agree.
I was like, why would you announce that? You're supposed to like, hey everyone, free beer
Yeah.
night,
Yeah.
like free beer and drugs and strip
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
and get them all there. Everyone's showing up in droves, like, oh, this is gonna
Yeah.
be great, and then bam,
Yeah.
fucking court, you're guilty, bitch.
Do you think you're getting
Yeah.
on a bus to Las Vegas and
Yeah.
they pull up a curtain and you're in a fucking, you're in the clubhouse
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
someone's got a gun and you can't leave?
Yeah,
like,
we're going crazy. This is the
Yeah.
end of the year
Yeah.
party. The first 20 people to show up get $100.
Yeah.
Like I would just straight up lie to
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Right? People to show up,
Yeah.
boom, it's court. There's a fucking we've
Yeah.
hired actual judge.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you guys are so screwed.
Like, don't waste his time.
Well, people are just scared for it though. Some of the lads are just scared. Oh, I wonder what the punishment will be. And
Oh, yeah.
we used to have him after every game for
Yeah.
the third team back home. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
old boys just used to go
I think
all
our
out to
problem
bully
is
us.
because in Canada, people get very excited about kind of role-playing elements of the rugby. Like, you know, you sing a song in the changing room, you do have your kangaroo court, because they've heard this is the thing you're supposed to do. Right? If it doesn't occur naturally, don't force it. Because people are like worrying about the punish. Like, that's not a thing. It's like, I've just finished a game of rugby. I'm 3 beers deep. My adrenaline's pumping. Someone tells me to get my dick out. Done. I don't give a fuck. Right? If you have to schedule me getting my dick out, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's like this Saturday at 8 p.m.
yeah, see a tiny dick. Like, no,
This
Frank's
summer.
tiny dick. The tiny dick-a-thon coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do not announce court.
just don't role play rugby.
Who did that actually?
We're not gonna. Are we gonna name and
Who
shame?
planned it?
Nothing to do with me.
I just want a first name.
Nothing to do with me. Starts with a Q, ends with a Winton.
Okay, so he is actually should get courted for doing that. Next court.
So we'll
he left
schedule a
early.
court to get him
We'll schedule a court. When will be that next time when a lot of us are together? Jasper Sevens.
in April.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to go
Save
to
it.
that.
Save her on that, and we'll
Yeah.
get that motherfucker.
yeah, yeah. Right after a
Just-
game.
Just a call, just for Quinton.
Yeah,
Yeah, just for him. So, guys, rugby championship.
yeah.
2 Northern Hemisphere guys. It was you guys are probably just frothing at the mouth for it.
Couldn't care less.
No.
What was
I could care
what's your
less.
feelings after it's completed?
I actually was one of my favorite the rugby championships as ever because it was actually competitive. That was like I've said this on here before. It was the first rugby championship which I've watched, which was competitive, and I mean with all teams, not between New Zealand and South Africa only. And it still wasn't.
It still ended
It
up
still
the
felt like
same.
a foregone
Yeah.
conclusion.
Yeah, it still ended up exactly the fucking same.
And I will say, South Africa had to work for that last game a bit more.
Yes, they did.
yeah.
Even like Razzie said in that game. I don't really want to break down the games. I just kind of want to talk about the
We got a
championship.
lot to get through.
Yeah, we got a lot
to
to
do
talk.
that.
Well, we got a lot to get through. But even Razzie said they got lucky.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, even
maybe.
when the coach says that they got lucky, he
Yeah.
gets bitter
yeah.
when he does it. He turns into all of New Zealand when his team doesn't play.
Yeah.
When his team
Yeah.
doesn't play well.
Yeah, he turns into
Yeah.
Sky News New
yeah,
Zealand.
yeah, he does
Yeah.
because he does he kind of almost borders on like unprofessionalism.
Well, if we gave him the glowingest of reviews last week, right? And
Yes.
he deserves it. But let's not forget, he made a fake social media account, a la Elon Musk, to complain about referees. So that's the pieces of shit level, behavior by a coach. He's already been banned for antics. So I'm not surprised. We actually forgot about that, didn't we? Let's be honest. We forgot that he was a total piece of shit to refs and got banned for it.
I was when he came up with that video. I wasn't totally against it,
No, but
and I thought it was kind of blown.
But don't put your fake nose on and you're the head coach. Like, leave it to someone, make someone else do it. I didn't disagree with the word he said, but, it's not your place to say that, is it?
Pay someone
No.
to do it.
He
Pay a
coulda-
close
he-
friend to do it.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
Which he tried to do, I guess.
You could have, but no one would have listened.
This is like a botched assassination attempt where the assassin snitched on you. So no, it was him. He paid me.
No, he paid me.
It's like some mafia shit.
He paid me in Brai to say this.
Biltong and Bry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
They were lucky. 2-point game.
yeah. The rugby championship started off hot, and I really thought this was the year because I've been watching it for 10 years now, and I swear to God, I've seen the same fucking tournament
Yeah.
now 10 years in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And I was just, man, it's Argentina and Australia just kind of whimper out at the end.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, had New Zealand lost and Argentina won that game,
Yeah.
Argentina win the rugby championship, don't they?
When I look at the standings,
I think.
no, Argentina would have to. No, they wouldn't have won.
never mind.
No,
They would have got
because-
5 points. They would have 5 points. They could have.
Yeah. And it's irrelevant. It didn't fucking happen.
I think Australia would have won it.
Yeah, because South Africa and New Zealand both finished on 19 points.
Mm.
They're one on point difference, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
So if both New Zealand and South Africa had lost this weekend,
Yeah.
either Australia or Argentina could have won it.
maybe.
Maybe.
'Cause-
And that's another thing about it. The
Yeah.
whole it's like Premier League point system going
It
on, and
Well,
felt-
it is, especially with bonus
there's
points.
4 teams. They
Yeah.
shouldn't have to be counting points.
It felt like the Wallabies. They kind of petered out.
Yeah, and they had a lot of injuries as well. I was not
Yeah.
surprised by that.
Yeah, but they got Skelton back for that game, and for the last game, it's just not enough. It felt like they were tired.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair to them, they came into the Rugby Championship after 3 Lions games.
Yeah.
So if anyone's got an excuse to be tired, it's them.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed. Yeah, because I guess they had like the Super Rugby, but all those Australian teams are out
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, that's true.
So like it's. You think that with the Lions tour, they would have been more galvanized for this tournament,
And I think they were. The first few rounds, like that was
guess-
a different Australia team, wasn't it?
And as like the Springboks and the All Blacks got more together as a team, more cohesive,
Yeah.
they just got better and better.
And their depth just showed, and their fitness just showed. Yeah.
They got better and better, and the Wallabies just kind of stayed on the same plane.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And the Argentinians, they did, I think, exactly what I expected from them.
They did well.
Yeah.
Within the
They're, like,
context of Argentina,
they almost handed the All Blacks the rugby championship.
Well, if you can beat New Zealand and South Africa in any given tournament, you're doing better than Ireland and France, aren't you?
You're doing better.
You're doing better than any Northern Hemisphere team.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
What are these autumn? Let's just look at this up here.
Oh, it's brutal.
The autumn.
The Autumn Nation Series, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I think you can just do Autumn Nations.
And
Autumn.
the, Rugby Union.
Rugby Internationals 2025.
Oh, yeah.
So what do we got in the first week? England, Australia,
Yeah.
South Africa, Japan, Scotland, USA, Ireland, New Zealand. That's just Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the sneaky early week one, isn't it? You
Yes.
know, they usually do like a
Yeah.
preview show, don't they?
Oh
And that's
yes,
a hell
the
of a
Ireland
preview
one's
show.
in Chicago.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a spicy one.
This one's funny. England, Australia in Twickenham.
Yeah.
South Africa, Japan in London. Just in a
In
mysterious.
Wembley, they're
it's
playing
like-
in Wembley.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is
Yeah,
Wembley
Wem-
Stadium.
yeah.
I was going to say it was some kind of Fight Club location.
So
but-
they're kicking off an hour apart from each other.
So if I'm a rugby fan in London that weekend, I've just been shafted. Like, I mean, I know which game I'd want to go to.
What the fuck is going on with this?
Uh,
They're an hour apart
yeah,
in kickoff.
yeah. I mean, this is more like a warm-up week, though. These are they do a 3 official international window weeks.
Yeah, but
the week before is just a bit
England,
of a money grab.
Australia is not a warm up.
We all know it's not a real warm-up.
No.
It's a money.
Like
It's a
both these
money-maker, full-blooded test match. Absolutely, but these aren't kind of sanctioned autumn internationals in the same way.
Ooh, that's going to be. I feel like these autumn internationals kind of favor the Southern Hemisphere teams because
Yeah.
they've been playing with each other for months.
Oh yeah, yeah. They do.
yeah, because England and Ireland are coming into these games raw,
Cold. Yeah.
cold,
Yeah. Yeah.
right, with each other. So I don't know. I'm expecting the Southern Hemisphere to come in and just win everything.
Having said that, Ireland like beating New Zealand in America.
Yes.
Because they've done it once, I guess. But you go anywhere in Canada or the USA, you're never more than 10 foot away from someone who thinks they're Irish, and they'll get a fucking crowd. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like these like a fully prepped England team. I would expect to beat Australia,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
but Australia,
Oh.
whew,
If they can beat the Lions, they can beat fucking England.
they could beat anyone.
Yeah, they bloody well
They
can.
could
I
throw
would
anyone.
not be surprised if Australia win that. I think it'll be a good game, is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, and you can always go either way, right, with both teams.
Yeah.
Like, it'll just go any way.
They kind of hate each other as well, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone hates England, don't they, Nathan?
Yeah.
But I think the Australians hate them as much as the Welsh and the Scottish.
No,
Yeah, I think it's just the
Nah,
rivalry.
I think they
though,
do.
really.
they have some good rivalries,
And yeah, it's
in
a
England.
sports rivalry,
especially
right?
the other. They have some good classic rivalries with England in other
Yeah.
sports. Like they have Ashes.
Oh, the
Ashes,
yeah,
yeah.
Aussies
The
and
cricket is
yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, yeah.
So they
Well done, Steve.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
impressed. Yeah,
He's
knowing about the
brushing up on
Ashes.
his English.
Good for you, Bud.
Why is this is like a known
Well,
thing?
it's kind of a niche thing, I thought. If you like cricket, it's not, but
Aye.
I spent
Anyway.
some time overseas. You
I
know,
guess you did.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm
Man
not
of the
just
world.
I'm not
Yeah.
just an Alberta boy.
that's fair enough.
Never left Edmonton.
Tries scored this tournament. South Africa 27 tries.
Yeah.
Australia, New Zealand 21.
Yeah.
Argentina just 14.
Not surprised because Argentina just don't know how to help themselves, do they? They love giving away penalties on people's try lines.
Yeah, tackle completion percentage. Who do you think? Which team do you guys think has the highest tackle completion?
I actually think Argentina.
I'm going to say New Zealand.
You're gonna say New Zealand? Well, it's actually Argentina.
Yeah,
Ooh.
fucking.
Yeah.
They're hard cunts.
Yeah,
They are hard motherfuckers,
86%.
yeah.
Guess which
Yeah.
team has the lowest tackle completion?
Do you know what? Sorry, Australians. I think it's you.
Think it's Australia?
I do think it's Australia too.
It's South Africa.
What?
80%.
Genuinely surprised by
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And then Australia and New Zealand are pretty they're pretty even
Yeah.
with 85, 86%.
You got to guide this ship home though, because I thought we were talking about women's internationals, and I was getting excited. To
Oh,
talk
you
about,
wanted to talk
No,
about
no, we
them?
can't. We don't have to. But the jump.
I just wanted to take a look at them.
Yeah, we can stick with the stats of the rugby championship if you want. I can riff on that all day. But
Here's an interesting one here too.
yeah,
Scrum percentage.
as in the number of scrums won.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who do you think is number one?
Do you know what? I'm gonna surprise you here.
Okay.
I think New Zealand.
You think New Zealand?
I do. No, yeah, whatever. I've said it now.
I think Australia. I mean, everyone's going to say South Africa. It
Do
probably
you know what?
could be them.
Taniela Tupou is no fucking slouch.
No.
Australia scrum percentage won 100%.
No fucking way.
They didn't lose a single
Good
scrum.
for
I
them.
think I actually read that.
Yeah.
Good for
That's
them.
why-
Number 2 is New Zealand.
Okay.
Number 3 is South Africa,
Yeah.
89%.
Yeah.
And then Argentina with 87%. What I think is going on with South Africa
Yeah.
is kind of their skullduggery they do with the scrum.
Yes, they're giving penalties away needlessly sometimes. Yeah,
And they kind of play with the ref,
they do.
right?
Yeah.
So
And you know what the thing is? When South Africa win a scrum, they want you to know it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they make a song, and you should. You want to get in the other team's head, but a lot of teams will just win their scrums and get on with it. Australia want to get that ball out, right? Whatever's happening. They could be in the middle of a funeral and they want to get the ball out.
Yeah.
So, that makes sense to me.
there's some pretty interesting. South Africa with clean breaks. They had the most clean breaks. New Zealand had the least amount of clean breaks in the whole tournament.
That's not like them.
So South Africa had 48, New Zealand 25. I think that really showed how. I think that stat really exposes New Zealand's play without the ball.
New Zealand, the Scotland of the Six Nations, but the rugby championship. Just sort of mid-table, doing fine, beating some teams, not winning it.
I'm pretty sure, but with their 25 clean breaks, there was probably 25 tries.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
every break
like
is a
that's
try.
yeah. Like they don't carry the ball much. When they do, they walk home with points.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
New Zealand also had the least amount of carries
Mm-hmm.
in the tournament. They also had the least amount of meters gained in the tournament.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so they only it's significant. So South
Yeah.
Africa came up first with the meters, 27, almost 2,800 meters.
Mm.
New Zealand only 1,900 meters gained.
Mm.
So you could see I would put this as New Zealand's style of how they play without the ball.
Not working though, is it?
Well, I would say it's more they don't have the players that are good enough on the ball.
Seems that way, yeah.
'Cause if
I
you
think
look
there's
at-
a bit of smoke and mirrors going on here.
Yeah.
Because you look at, they have the least amount of meters, the least amount of carries. Defenders beaten, number
Yeah.
1, New Zealand,
Okay.
with 161 defenders beaten. Only one more than South Africa, by the way. But with their points scored, if you go to the points scored here, let's see what's the points scored here. Because where is the point score? 20, 25, 21 teams.
While you're looking for that, that says to me New Zealand are just playing in the right area of the field more than anything, right? If they're not making more meters than other teams, but they have got a high conversion rate, they just know where to take their chance.
Yes.
They're making sure they're playing in your half, basically.
So if you put it into percentages, like New Zealand are more efficient.
Yes.
Way more efficient.
Yeah. And they don't need to run 80 meters to score a try, even though we know they can.
Yeah.
But they just do, they'll kick the ball for territory, get it back, and then score on a whatever,
Well, they're not running off the back fence and starting everything in their 22.
Yeah,
They're
which
just-
we've seen them do.
Oh,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? They definitely can do that, but they just sounds like they're playing smarter these days.
I just don't think they have the players to do that now.
No, I agree. I was thinking about this the other day because someone was online talking about the best New Zealand fullback ever, and then people are talking about Israel Dag and Ben Smith, and you forget, I like Will Jordan, and Steve isn't as big of a fan, and we've back and forth about Will Jordan, and I've come to the conclusion he's quite one-dimensional, right? And if you look at any other team, you'd take Will Jordan in a heartbeat, right? But in New Zealand, the pedigree behind him is fucking unreal. Like, if you've got Ben Smith behind you, historically, I mean, like, you're just not as good as him. You're just simple as that.
Oh, every player except for Artie Savea is like that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's not.
Like,
yeah.
there isn't.
Where's the Dan Carter? Where's the Kieran Reid? Where's the Richie McCaw? Like, these guys aren't, they're not household names anymore. The current
there
New
isn't
Zealanders,
that. Because the only guy that would make it, the only real powerhouse player, would be right now is Artie Savea.
100%, yeah, and he's still the best in his position in the world, I think.
Yeah.
But you're right. There's not a single other All Black.
Don't get me wrong. Every single All Black would make it on any other international team.
No
in
doubt,
in a heartbeat.
But they're not. They're not household names in the same way, are they?
No, they're just not. They don't have that. They don't have the star power.
No.
Oh, you remember Man Nunu? Like, he's still going.
Scored the other day.
Yeah.
Because imagine
43.
Yeah.
Imagine being like a 20-year-old player in, let's say, 2010.
Yeah.
And you're walking into the All Blacks camp for the first time.
Yeah.
And you're looking around at these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're basically all legends, or even like 2014 or 2013.
It's like the Rugby Hollywood Walk of Fame,
yeah,
isn't it?
You're walking into
they're
that
alive.
room, and these guys are all legends.
Yeah, that's an aura room. That is. That's a pure aura room. Yeah.
Because even before I even really paid attention to rugby, I knew who Richie McCaw was.
Yeah.
I knew who Dan Carter was.
Yeah.
I knew who Monanu was. I knew a lot of these players.
Yeah.
Right? And I only had watched a few games of rugby in my life.
Yeah.
Right? So it would be super intimidating going there.
I have a question for you guys, actually. This is a little bit aside, but it's related. Imagine you didn't know anything about rugby, who would be the guy that you had heard of now in rugby?
Now?
Yeah. If you know nothing about rugby, but you put TSN on every now and again, and you go, I vaguely recognize that name or whatever.
You know what? It'd probably be...
Who's our guy?
It would probably be Maro Itoje. Because he was signed with Jay-Z's agency.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right?
It's more star power than...
So I'd see there's probably a lot more exposure with him.
Okay.
Because Antoine Dupont
That's who I was thinking.
Is famous.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's
not like...
He's transitionally famous from just regular sports.
And because he's a French speaker, you're not going to see him in English speaking interviews. That's just simple fact of that.
You're not going to see him
on a TV show or whatever in the same way.
I feel like if you're going to if you're going to talk to someone that doesn't really know anything about rugby but knows what it is, and you had to tell them to mention a rugby player right now, I bet you they couldn't.
I think Sia Khaleesi's story is wholesome, but not. Yeah,
you have to be a rugby fan to know who he is. You have to know rugby to know who he is.
I might agree. Yeah.
Some rugby fans don't even know who he is.
Yeah,
and I think
Nathan.
For me, it would be someone probably like Pablo Matera because I find all these things where you get or Eben Etzebeth.
Etzebeth, maybe.
Because these boys are just big units that do stupid shit like fighting or whatever, and you always see the fights. And
if I'm on a YouTube highlights reel of random sports of the week, like the top 50 sport, it's like Eben Etzebeth eats a man live on TV. So I could see it from that angle.
It's always them type of fucking enforcers, right?
I still feel like the current rock stars of rugby are still living in the shadow of the players from a decade ago.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Like, there's 3 or 4 Kiwis who had way more star power than any current player.
Average day person would probably know Sebastian Chabal, or was that Chabal?
The French, Chabal. Yeah, he was.
They would know him.
Yeah.
Before they would know Antoine Dupont, because he's in every kind of if you go on YouTube and you look up
hard bastard
compilations, like massive tackles. Some people have seen those, and he would have came up like those animals from back in the day. Someone like
Bakis Bota, I always think of when hard bastards, and he's probably more famous than any outside of rugby, any current South African. What I'm getting at is, the sport seems to have lost its star power in a time where I think the sport is as popular as it's ever been. And, we're in rugby, so we can't say from the outside, but those New Zealanders of, 10 years ago, there's no... And even, Joe Nalomo is the guy. He is
always will.
You're honestly... And I'm this is what I'm thinking, because you said something really important here.
Yeah.
Rugby is more popular than it's ever been.
Yeah. Which is true, right?
Which
Do
is
you agree?
true.
Yeah.
Which
okay.
is true,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? But I think what it has happened is rugby has drawn back in its fans.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So people that were they knew rugby, they were already fans of rugby,
Yeah.
weren't really paying attention to it,
Yeah.
are now now paying attention to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think rugby is doing a good job of drawing in new fans
No.
at all.
Yeah.
But the people that were only half interested in,
Yeah.
a lot of those people are coming in and getting interest in rugby.
That's
because-
true.
And I agree with that, because even these, especially since moving to Canada,
Yeah.
I wasn't watching as much rugby and paying much attention to like what was going on, but I was still playing and everything. But I wasn't really watching the rugby or keeping up with the highlights. Dad would call me and be like, "Oh yeah, did you watch the rugby? Did you see what happened?" No.
Yeah.
And then these last year or so, just started getting back into it in terms of like still trying to play and shit, but like just watching it and keeping up with it all, you know?
Yeah.
But for people that live outside of a rugby market,
Yeah.
for you to be a fan of the sport, you got to put the work in.
You do.
Oh yeah.
You got to it's
Yeah.
like you got to like find the games. It's
Yeah.
like you're like goddamn what's his name? The guy with the whip. What's his name? Come on.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana
I
Jones.
wanted to leave you hanging there because
Yeah.
it's funny, but I couldn't.
Indiana
I was gonna say
fucking
Dominic.
Jones.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you gotta you're like Raiders of the Lost Ark, like
Yeah.
going on this expedition
In a
trying
fucking cave.
Yeah, trying to find
At
this
4
game.
a.m. Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. I think Louis Rees-Zammit, and not because I'm Welsh, but because he was in the NFL, is an obvious one as well. Like, because
Yeah.
Americans have heard of this guy.
Yeah.
He was a flop,
Uh-huh.
but he was, I think, regardless how I feel about him, because I do get a bit tired of I was following my dream, but he did kind of do some favors for rugby's image globally. Like he was putting us, because like me and you, this is our secret agenda. Why are we talking about this? Because me and you both passionately agree that rugby does a fucking shocking job of self-promoting.
Yes.
Right? It still does.
It
And
still
that's-
does.
And maybe what we're saying is it got worse. Maybe we're saying it got worse. Because I remember when I played a rugby video game in 2008, Jonah Lomu's, whatever it was, Rugby Challenge, right? When was the last time they brought out a game with the fucking rugby player's name in it? They haven't. They're Rugby
No.
Challenge 4. And it's
There's not enough.
it's
There's
shite.
not a player on earth that could draw
No.
that kind of excitement for a video game.
No, there isn't. And rugby has never been more try-festy. You were just listing off stats about tries scored. I was watching the URC, the Gallagher Prem this weekend. It's a fucking try-fest. The
Yeah.
entertainment level of rugby has never been better, genuinely.
But I think the level of athletes though that
Yeah.
coming in are just phenomenal
Yeah,
now though.
yeah. But if you remember when Wales were winning Grand Slams in 2012, let's be honest, it was a bit boring. I say that as a Welshman because we won dirty. But everyone else played that style, right? Now rugby, everyone is much more attack oriented. I'm into it, but why at the pinnacle of our entertainment capacity have we lost our draw as a sport? You know?
Yeah, like even trying to gather up stats
yeah,
for the sports,
yeah.
like trying to
You have
I
to
want
find
to see this.
spooky websites.
Yeah, you gotta find spooky
Dark
websites
web.
Yeah,
with like random ads
on the
it.
dark web, trying to find.
I was like, oh, here's
Seamless,
I
like-
gotta go through 5 pop-ups
Yeah.
and an ad for
Yeah, there's a porn ad. I've
Yeah.
got to click away on.
erection pills,
Yeah.
and they're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's like 2 stats,
Yeah.
like the stats. There's no stats. There's everyone. Anything that's worthy of watching in rugby. It's all coming from third party. It's all
Yeah.
coming from people like us,
Yeah,
like 2 cents in his whiteboard,
yeah.
just staying up at
Just
like.
doing the Lord's work for rugby.
He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He's doing hard,
He is.
hard work.
He better be making some money
Right?
off of that.
Like I guarantee that guy from Egg Chasers on YouTube is
Yeah.
probably the most popular rugby.
and he puts work in, to be fair.
He puts work in,
Yeah.
but he's not a
No, he's not a
paid
spokesperson.
No, he's not.
And it's like Squidge. Like he changed the face of rugby media by making it funny and giving other people a way into it. It wasn't just old white men in boardrooms anymore.
No.
That was great.
Yeah.
But like even him, he hasn't got enough kick or power. Six Nations don't want him helping. Every time he tries to do something like just fuck off, we've got this. Clearly you don't. Because who the fuck has heard of
You're
Antoine
allowed to
Dupont?
use like 2 seconds of her footage.
Yeah, you can have 3 seconds of changing room footage where this man throws up in a bucket and then you can fuck off. Like,
It keeps us in the dark.
yeah,
It keeps us in the dark with what's going on in the sport.
yeah,
Like we have to come up. We got to like dig into the narrative of the sport.
yeah,
we have to like make the stories ourselves.
We do.
Like, what kind of fucking like?
I don't want to be a journalist.
No,
I want to sit here, drink a beer, and talk shit about rugby.
I want to talk shit about the journalist articles that come out.
Yeah, because
That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
I want to do. I don't want to make up like shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
not like making up like random. Like,
I don't want to interpret
make-believe.
statistics. I want Squidge to tell me what to think so I can say something funny about it. That's all I want.
Yeah,
That's all I fucking want.
And I want these like because there wasn't like the other day when I was looking for a show on the URC.
Yeah.
There wasn't a show I could find that would talk about the week and the weekend of the rugby champ.
There's no
the
roundup,
URC.
is there? There's no roundup.
United Rugby Champion.
And like, I know this has already been said, but you had On the Ball who did good rugby coverage
off the ball.
But they were just so clickbaity, and and that's a wide.
And
that's more
it was
about
just Irish rugby.
Yeah,
right?
It was. And anyone who happened to play another Irish team, which fair enough, they're in fucking Ireland. I'm not complaining about that. But what I'm complaining about is just the media landscape means that if you're not chasing the angry clicks, you're not getting attention. And they did that, and then they ruined their reputation because now they're on the internet known as those fucking dirtbag, and like that was sad because we don't have a lot.
No,
we don't have a lot going on. Can like one of you guys just not be clickbaity wankers?
The thing about the URC too, that's since the URC is like a bunch of different nations.
Yeah,
they do have shows, but it's just they're just talking about the Welsh teams.
Yeah,
they're just talking about the Irish teams.
Yeah,
they're just talking about the Italian teams. Like, there's nothing that's like
there's no centralized
thing that's talking about all the news that happened in the URC.
Yeah,
like if you watch an NFL show, which is a bazillion of them.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. They're talking about every team, all the players.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the stats. Like, there's just, like, this trying to find rugby stats and what you want to find, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Like, if I want to know how many shits an NFL player takes in a day, I'll find that stat.
There's pictures of them.
Yeah, there's pictures.
Yeah.
There's videos.
Yeah.
I got to know it from my fantasy.
Yeah.
URC. Let's get into the URC.
All right, we did. Yeah, we went on a bit of
we'll talk about the URC.
Tangent then.
Yeah. The URC happened.
It did. I had a good weekend with the URC. I had a good time. I'm going to start where I want to start. Cardiff, Munster. And I'm going to say it. I thought Cardiff deserved to win that game, but for a forgotten young man, Jack Crowley. What a fucking hero. And to be honest, like if Callum Sheedy could kick fucking conversions, we'd have won that game. Well, obviously would have.
Let down with the boot.
I know it's a storm. So, we've got a friend, shout out to Ben McMahon, who's in Ireland right now. And he had many flights cancelled because they're having the storm of the century over there.
Oh, yeah, like Hurricane Amy. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
Storm, Amy Storm.
And it's, so they've canceled. Apparently the Scarlets were sat in an airplane on the tarmac for 8 hours and then had to postpone a game.
Yeah, Connacht Scarlets got postponed.
Yeah. And there was another one, wasn't
Edinburgh
it?
and Ulster.
Yeah. Which makes sense. It was a fucked up storm.
Yeah.
But, the wind in the Cardiff Munster game was evident. But anyway, coming away from Thomond Park with 2 points, really happy for it. Bowen on the wing. Watch this guy. He's 5'2" or something ridiculous.
Who is this?
Bowen. Check him out. He's a Cardiff winger. He's like 5'9". He's small, but he's going to be a Wales player very soon. I promise you.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah, I know so. And I like Munster, and I'm happy for them because I didn't think they were going to have a good season. They're already looking like league leaders. And I've me, I love Jack Crowley. I thought he fucking won that game for Munster. That drop kick, ice fucking in his veins. I loved it. And I say that at expense of my own team, so it was a good game. He's
like, man, with the way just after the first 2 rounds.
Yeah. He's already had 2 great games.
Like I'm pretty sure like right now I wonder what Andy Farrell's thinking.
He's
with
thinking
the Irish
he made a fucking mistake.
Crowley, come back.
Yeah. I'm sorry. They left him in a bus stop. He wasn't even a training panelist. It was mean.
Yeah. Even did you hear Ross Byrne?
Is he the Gloucester one?
Yes. The guy that went to Roster from Leinster.
He looks sad.
He made a comment about Leinster, and it was kind of ominous. He's like, things really changed there in the last few years.
Yeah.
And I feel good about my choice. Like that comment he made, had 1,000 words behind it.
Oh yeah, it did.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah. And Gloucester, I really like Gloucester as a club, but it is a bit where dreams go to die. Like Zach Mercer in Gloucester, never heard of him again. Thomas Lewis, the best 9 in Wales. Like, where's he gone? Like, he's over in Gloucester losing every week. Like,
yeah. So, good for Ross Byrne.
Yeah.
To get his own team, I guess maybe.
Yeah.
But when he said that, I was like, what is going on? Like, what's the atmosphere at Leinster?
It just felt like it.
Because Leinster, 2 weeks in a row, 2 losses.
I was saying this to my friend. They'll be just fine. No doubt.
That's what everyone's saying.
But this is the first time in the URC's history where they've had to start the season with a tour. So now they just don't like it up them, you know? They don't like the feeling of, we have to have the shitty fixtures first. Because, maybe it sounds conspiratorial, but the HQ's in Dublin. I feel like they've got to pick their fixtures for many years. And now they have the shitty start to the season first, and they're sat at the bottom of the league, Fucking, that's how it feels.
Because the Sharks are coming to Dublin next week.
And I'm already sure Leinster will be just
and
fine.
they got some box in there. They put in the box in
yeah,
there.
but we know how it goes with the
I was
Sharks.
like, don't these guys get a fucking
They
break?
could have 15 all Springboks in that squad and they won't fire a shot. We know it goes. We know it goes.
Yeah, that was a big... I thought they played better.
Yeah.
They played better. They gave the Bulls a game.
They did.
But yeah, two losses. I can't remember last time Leinster lost 2 in a row.
No. They would normally, any other season, they'd normally be maximum points, top of the league, 10 points. Sat at the bottom of the league with 1 point. Speaking of the Sharks, though.
Oh, yeah. There was a big...
only Dragons knew what game management was. They've never been in a situation where they could win.
I don't
so
think
they were like, what happens now? It's like, kick a fucking drop goal.
Yeah.
Kick a fucking... And I was screaming at the TV. It could have done it. They were about 2 foot away from the goalpost.
Oh, they absolutely bottled it.
Bottled it. It was embarrassing. Yeah. But to be fair to them, they've never been in that situation before where they could win a game. So
do they have... just want to check your mic there. It's just plugged in there.
Oh, is it sounded shit?
I just heard a couple cracks.
All right. Just creeping off the edge again.
I don't know what they were going on in their mind. They probably didn't believe themselves.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They were probably like, what
no
do
idea
we
what
do?
to do. No idea what to do. No, they opened the mystery box. They were like, what the fuck is this? You could win a game. I don't know what's going on.
I need help.
Yeah. Don't know what's happening.
It's not happening to
I
you
need
guys.
an adult.
Yeah, need an adult.
Yeah.
They're like on the 22, and it's like,
yeah.
or they're like, they just broke into the 10-meter mark
Yeah.
on the opposition.
They did.
And it's like 80 minutes, and they just boot the ball out.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what happened.
No, because I didn't watch it. Is that exactly what happened?
Well, they had possession in the dirt end of the game.
Yeah.
And they were, I swear, what was it, Nathan? They were about 5 meters out.
Yeah.
And they've got Tynus, the dropkick De Beer, stood there going, just didn't know what to fucking do.
And they
Didn't-
just
knocked
fucking...
it on in the end. I think it was, yeah. But they had so many opportunities to win that game. But you know what? A draw is a draw for the Dragons.
A draw's a draw for the Dragons.
You know what I mean? Against the Sharks, not against some dog shit team.
No.
I mean, that's another thing though. Let's take a look at Zebra, because I don't think there are dog shit teams in this league now, except
No.
for the Dragons.
They're catching up though. Like both Italian teams are catching up.
Something's
Yeah.
going on. Something started
Yeah.
at the end of last year in Zebra.
Yeah,
Something happened.
yeah.
Do you think the Italians are trying to make it the Italian Leinster? Zebras?
I thought that's what Benetton were.
Yeah.
I swear I thought Benetton
I
were
wonder
the
if Benetton's like kind of a little pissy about this. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck
Someone
is this?
from Benetton's like trying to sneak in and check their books, and they was like, "Have you got money all of a sudden?"
Benetton got a win over Glasgow on the weekend.
They did.
The Glasgow's, I think
yeah.
isn't Glasgow just lost 2 in a row?
No, Glasgow won the first fixture,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they beat the Sharks. Okay,
Yeah.
they beat the Sharks.
and then but no, Benetton beating. Like I said, I know Benetton are a good team.
Oh yeah.
I'm less surprised about that result, but Zebra winning any time is good and surprising. But like you said, end of last season, start of this season, they're a good team now.
I
You
think
know?
it was what I liked about these scores. When you look at the URC scores, you're not seeing blowouts.
Thank fuck. Yeah, it's about
Right?
time. Yeah.
The biggest spread on the weekend was the Ospreys and Stormers.
Yeah, and I watched that game and thought Ospreys played really well. Actually, it wasn't as bad as that scoreline looks. Ospreys have had the rough starts to the season, right? They've come away from South Africa with more points than Leinster, and that says something. I think
That is true.
with 0 wins, but same as Leinster. So
next week we got Munster, Edinburgh.
yeah,
I think Munster will win that one. Scarlets going to be playing the Stormers at home.
no,
No,
no.
you don't think a miracle?
I think Scarlet's a second half of the season team. They don't like doing anything for the first 6 months.
Oh, a juicy one. Benetton Lions.
Oh no, Lions are shit. Benetton have got.
Oh,
them.
I think the Lions are good.
No, I haven't Benetton's.
Oh, Benetton's gonna batter him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
What about we got Ospreys and Zebra?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
That is a good
Because
question.
Zebra, they're Zebra are playing away.
Yeah. I think Ospreys. I head and heart say Ospreys, but there's a little part of me that wouldn't be surprised if Zebre win that.
Yeah.
You know.
Glasgow, the Dragons are coming to town.
Oh, you're right.
You know, I think Dragons could do it.
You've just jinxed them.
No, I think Glasgow,
It's another
Glasgow-
draw.
They could be 30 points ahead with 10 minutes to go and they bottle it. They just don't know what to do.
I think Tynes de Beer is the difference.
He is actually.
I think
he is-
he's legit controlling the games better.
Well, they've got some, like having guys like Dylan Lewis in the scrum. They have signed really well, so they better win some fucking games. I don't think it's going to be against Glasgow, but they will win some games.
Yeah, Leinster.
Your
I
team,
think
Dragons?
Hey,
Is that your team?
no, my mum's from Newport, but no, that's masochistic being a fucking Dragons fan. No.
Ulster are going to play the Bulls at home.
Yeah. Have Ulster got Angus Bell yet? When's
No.
he coming?
Not yet. He should be on the plane.
We know the South Africans. It's still true. They don't travel well. So yeah.
I mean,
Cardiff.
Yeah.
Cardiff playing Connacht.
Yeah.
We have a really good rivalry with Connacht. We kind of do the whole "you have one, we have one" kind of thing.
Yeah.
Depends where it is. If it's in Cardiff, I think Cardiff win that. But this is a
It
new.
is in Cardiff.
It's a new Connacht team.
This is a new era.
It's a new era. New era.
This is
New
a new.
Connacht.
This is a new Cardiff team.
It's not
Kind
though.
of.
The head coach just quit. So, but last season, if you remember, the day we went bankrupt, 2 days later we beat Munster. So anything
we're-
can happen.
If we're looking at for stats wise,
Yeah.
for the URC so far, the most tries in the league right now are the Bulls with 15.
That's a lot of tries for 2 fucking games. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's 2 games.
Well, against the Ospreys, they put 60 points on them.
Yeah. Number 2,
50.
Cardiff.
Yeah. No, we score
9 tries.
We score fucking tries.
Number 3, Ospreys.
Yeah. Because that same game against the Bulls, they put 40 points on the Bulls. That was just a try-fest.
Yeah. And then putting in the work though for most tackles, Glasgow and Munster.
Yeah.
Munster are playing their defense.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So most tries, Tom Bowen.
Yeah.
And Johan Grabelar.
Grab arm.
I don't know how to say his name.
Johan Grab arm.
So
See one of those fairground ride things.
yeah. Tackles. How do you say this? Harry Davies?
How Deeves.
Harry Deeves?
Harry Deeves.
Yeah, 44 tackles in 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a monster.
That's putting in look at this guy's name. Nicholas Jans van Rensburg.
yeah.
For the Bulls, 35
cheese, isn't it?
tackles. Yeah. These are some a lot, man. The Bulls with 15 tries in 2 games.
I told you the game has changed. This is a scoring game now. And we putting in 42 tackles is good, but I don't know what changed so that there's that many more opportunities to score. I think, like Nathan said, it might just be a bit more athleticism from the athlete. They're just that much bigger and stronger that they're just getting over the line a bit more. But
Well, I think you're going away from the likes of your set pieces a bit more now,
Yeah.
though. They don't seem to be.
yeah,
Yes, they are important, but they just don't seem to have that effect like they used to, right?
yeah, you can just win a game with your scrum, but the game is more holistic, maybe.
Yeah.
People are kicking for the corner more. They're kicking for points less. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
People do kick for less points. And these aren't, they're still close games. So
Oh yeah.
people are just more confident, I guess.
But games are also won without the ball in hand too, right? It goes on defense too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it does. But, there's some... But, I do want to go to the Gallagher Prem, or whatever the fuck it's called these days.
we're already here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
fuck
already in the Gallagher
I saw you Googling. Because I had a good time. Again, 2 weeks in a row, I've had a good time watching the Gallagher Prem.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's a safe space from shite Welsh rugby. But
You know what? The Gallagher Prem, what I like about the Prem, it feels like it's just more. What were you guys? It's less chaotic.
it's just in a nice way, in a good way.
Because you know how you're saying you just have this random. You got Italian teams, South
Yeah.
African teams. You just
Yeah.
got all these random.
We're in Zimbabwe, some Albanians
Yeah.
now playing rugby, I guess.
The URC feels like it's different leagues,
It is.
Right?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
and they're
it
just
makes
trying
sense.
to
It's not.
force it to be one league.
Yeah.
And the Prem is just like a nice, tidy package.
Yeah, the URC's a Frankenstein monster, isn't
Yeah,
it? The Gallagher Prem is...
The Prem's easy to follow.
Yeah.
It's it's more clear as a league.
The branding is better.
The branding is better.
It is true,
There's
though,
only
isn't
10
it?
teams
It's
instead
only-
of your USC with like fucking 106.
Like if this
Yeah.
was just a Prem podcast, it would be like a way easier podcast to do.
Totally,
yeah.
totally. And the thing is, if there was relegation and every team was competitive, this would be the perfect league for me. It's 2 small steps away from being perfect because the French, the top 14 is too heavily dictated by money for me, whereas the salary cap in the English Prem means that we've seen it. You know, if you're Saracens and you fuck around, you drop down to the you used to drop down to the Championship. I really would like them. It's not going to happen. Introduce a relegation, and I really want Newcastle to be competitive so that every game is competitive. Having said that, the results in the Prem this week were weird compared to the USC because the USC games, like you said, were fucking tight. Everyone was tight. There were some wonky results in the not least Saracens battering Bristol.
Yeah.
I
mean, your boy.
Because the first game of the weekend we had.
He did, and then he went off injured, like every Welshman does every other week. Yeah.
The first game of the weekend, Bath 28, Sale 16.
Yeah. Bath just looked strong.
Yeah.
Bath just looked good.
And they don't have their Russell.
They don't, but they signed a lot of other big fucking players 2 years ago.
There's someone big coming to Bath too. They just signed another 10 from somewhere.
Oh, they did?
Oh, I think it was Carreras.
Oh, Santiago Carreras.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I should look into that, but I feel like Sale should be a better team.
They missed their moment.
I feel like they have a lot of good names. They have a lot of
Yeah.
names. They have a lot of good players.
Yeah.
And they're always kind of like the bridesmaid, never the bride.
About 2-3 years ago,
Like, it's like
No,
they
it's longer than
spent
that.
too much money for
they
how much.
did when they had George Ford, they had Faf de Klerk. They spent a lot of money on really good players, and they missed their moment. It reminds me of France and Ireland in the last World Cup. Like, you had your chance, you fluffed it, and now some of those guys have moved on. They're still a good team, but they're not going to win. I would put money on it right now.
Tell you what, I didn't know Lou Diego was there.
Yeah, they had a lot of South Africans
Yeah.
actually. Yeah,
Well, Faf de Klerk was brilliant when he first signed, and then I think
Yeah.
we've got George Ford now. But
yeah.
like,
Into the mic. We're talking into the mic.
I'm getting used to this.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
You just gotta talk right into that mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us with our fancy sideways mics. Poor Nathan's got to lean forward.
Yeah, I know.
You're a northerner though. Do you like Sale?
I do like Sale because my mum's a Manchester girl, so
Mhm.
it's not too far down the M6 for us.
Do you
to
not
get
find
there.
them a bit bland though? Brand wise, identity wise. I've been to that.
Yes.
I've been to Sale Sharks grounds, and it's in the middle of fucking nowhere on the motorway, and the parking lot is a mess.
And it's right opposite the waste management site, I think.
Yeah, it
too.
looks like it's.
So how do you have to,
Imagine Fallout 4 and then put Sale Shark Stadium in the middle. That's
Yeah,
what
is
it
it
looks
like
and feels
out-
like.
is
yeah.
it out in like the middle of the country?
It's not.
No.
It's like it's a kind of a slip road on the rural part. You know, as you're leaving, it's not in Manchester.
No.
It's
Yeah.
nowhere near fucking Manchester city centre. You're driving on the. Imagine you go to Sherwood Park and then you go about 20 minutes further east and then you find Sale Sharks.
It's just there.
It's just there, and you're there's a fucking rugby stadium here, like in a field.
They give you a treasure map to find it.
Yeah. And but like it's not as bad as that because in the UK everything's a bit more dense. So like Nathan said, there's like a big waste management plant and,
Yeah.
and a big bus stop.
Okay, like way out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay.
no one.
It's
It doesn't.
nice looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's modern, but like I said, the car park is just gravel. There's no
Yeah.
fucking lines.
Oh,
There's
and it's
chaos.
just a
We tried to leave. It took us an hour to get out of the car park. Like it was nuts. Anyway, like I just find Sale. They're lacking identity, and they spent all their money, and now the players are gone. I just feel like they're just a bit of a, like you said, nearly men, bridesmaids feeling. You know.
on an upside though,
Yeah.
Exeter are back.
At Exeter now, that's a team.
Yeah.
Is Exeter
When they-
back?
I fucking hope so.
I mean, compared to last season, they were shit last
Yeah.
season, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they were shocking.
I remember me and you were sat watching Danny Kerr's last game in the stoop,
Mhm.
and Exeter weren't bad, were they? We were expecting Harlequins to pump them because everyone else had,
Mhm.
and Exeter put up a fight.
Yeah.
So I think something about the end of the season, they started to get it together, and it looks like Zebra, they're pushing that momentum into the new season.
Because you look at Exeter's team sheet, that team needs to be better.
Has to be.
Yeah, it has to be better.
Yeah.
Because I remember the season before,
Yeah.
I was thinking Exeter were going to win the next season.
Yeah, because they've got a lot of
young,
big,
talent.
physical. Yeah, and like, but I was saying to Nathan before we started, like Henry Slade is kind of the only line breaker in the back sometimes. Like he's the only guy who kind of makes a difference sometimes.
Are they still rocking with Henry Slade at 10?
Oh yeah, not at 10. Where was he the other day? I think he was at 13. I can't remember where he was, but he's still there, obviously. Like, but
Skinner.
Yeah.
Old Harvey Skinner. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Where did I never even heard of this guy before? Old Harvey Skinner.
He's been around.
Fucking that's the greatest name.
Harvey Skinner.
And Newcastle just fucking
shit the bed.
Well, that's what you get when you fire a coach.
You fire our boy Steve Diamond. Never met him.
Like, give him a chance.
Heard he's a dickhead, but still, give him a chance.
Yeah, give him a chance. Maybe the players didn't like him.
I think it was the owners more than anything. From what I was reading, it's just merely what the new owners want. They're just wanting to shape things up their way.
Yeah.
And Steve Diamond just isn't part of their plans. They come in knowing that they want to get Gregor Townsend and everyone else in.
Yeah, they wanted it. I heard that. I was watching Tim on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He said exactly that. He said because he used to do interviews for BT Sport.
Yeah.
So he's spoken to Steve Diamond several times. Like he knows the guy, somewhat.
Yeah.
And he'd said like he's the kind of guy, if he comes in, he's kind of like Pat Lam. Like if I'm coming in, this is my fucking team, and you do what I fucking say, and I promise you it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has had success.
Yeah.
Steve Diamond, right? But it sounds like Red Bull are like, no, we want this perfect rugby club, and we'll decide who goes where, and we'll fucking pull some strings,
Now where does Steve Diamond go?
To where all the diamonds go. I have no idea.
Cardiff.
I wouldn't mind him at Cardiff. I genuinely wouldn't mind him at Cardiff.
They need a coach, don't they?
They need a fucking coach, yeah.
Cardiff.
Absolutely.
He could coach Wales. If only.
I wouldn't have him at Wales, no. We've got enough personalities at Wales.
Yeah. I wonder where he's going to end up. What do you think about this?
Do you know what? Cardiff might not be a bad shout. Genuinely. I could see it.
He's on the market.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. And if he came to Cardiff and he was like, I want to do what I want, they'd be like, do whatever you fucking have what you want, do what you want.
I think it would be a good spot for him, especially with the whole shifting of the future shifting of the.
Because he could kind of come in with a bit of experience, dictate how he thinks it should go.
Because he doesn't just know how to coach a team.
Yeah.
He also knows how to run a team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's got a lot of experience.
He does, yeah. And if you just left him to, like, Cardiff's your baby, you deal with it, I think he would. Mm-hmm. He doesn't need anyone to hold his hand.
And he's got a bit of no-nonsense about him,
Yeah,
too.
we need that in Wales, not just in Cardiff.
What do you guys think about this Gregor Townsend business?
I was wrong about Matt Sherratt, and you were right. And I'm getting very similar feelings about it. But having said that, Gregor Townsend at Scotland is exactly where he's always wanted to be. He is a Scot, and he's coaching his national team. Why would you leave? Unless you feel like you've done as much as you can. And I do think there's a glass ceiling at Scotland. I don't see how they get better.
I wonder if he is going to go there, if he's considering this. Because I think he is contracted to the next World Cup.
But he also popped down to Newcastle the other day, and
he's been sniffing around there. He's been seen a lot.
It was sanctioned. It was sanctioned. Yeah. Like they were like, go have a sniff.
Yeah. So I feel like he might be trying to do it what a Jacques Nienaber did.
Yeah.
He just wants some consistency in his life.
Yeah.
He wants like to be at home more maybe. I don't know, but like
he wants
there's
some
something
side bay action though. But Newcastle is not far.
You can just talk. You don't have to put your hand up, Nathan. There. This isn't a fucking classroom.
It might be. No, but like
into the mic.
Like I was saying to,
we're gonna have to get. I'll let him use the condenser so he can.
Yeah.
Like fuck around with
it.
That.
You can hold it.
Yeah, you can hold it. Look at that.
See, I'm learning.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, like I was putting a group chat the other day though. Townsend has been took on in a part-time advisory role.
Yeah.
So he's already been took on. So he's just seeing out his contract with Scotland.
Yeah.
And then he'll be at Red Bulls.
But he just he did just resign, didn't he?
But
things can change. Things can
we
change.
know they can change.
I wonder, do you think...
And Red Bull got some dirty oil money.
They got some dirty money. And do you think Scotland might have someone in mind?
Oh.
Steve Diamond. Steve Diamond. They're doing the switch. They did the old
switcheroo.
Yeah, the old fucking switcheroo.
That would be like the Undertaker running into the ring.
Because I'm wondering if Scotland has, like, if there's some kind of background things going on.
I
Maybe
don't want to be disrespectful to Scotland, but if you lose Gregor Townsend, like, what have you got?
That's why
prospects
I think
wise,
if there's something going on, maybe there is like, hey,
well, Steve Tandy just left to coach Wales, like that. He was kind of their guy in waiting a little bit. You know?
I feel like there's got to be someone big.
Like that's the thing. I don't know who would go to Scotland.
It's Andy Farrell.
Oh no, but the rumor is he's going to England.
Yeah, there's some talks. I
old
bet you,
stale Borthwick's gonna have to get out of the way.
you know.
You leave him alone. We like Steve Borthwick.
Well, yeah, it's because you're from the same place.
But there is. I wonder if there is someone in the wings.
Well, there
I
must
don't-
be.
I don't know who it is, but maybe there is, and maybe it's someone like. There's got to be talks. Like if he's gonna, if the Red Bulls want Townsend there,
Yeah.
and he's evidently flirting with it,
Oh yeah.
right? He's like, going on a date with another woman,
Yeah.
but he's like, we're just gonna hold hands.
Yeah.
just
I'm not a
friends.
cheater.
Yeah.
We can go to the movie.
No tongues.
Yeah, no tongue, no tongue when we kiss. I have a wife. Like it's just there's just too much going on where I think there's no way Scotland doesn't know, and Scotland may have someone in mind that he's willing to like maybe step away from.
Yeah.
2 years out from World Cup, it's a lot of time.
Yeah.
And then again, if Red Bulls decide to buy Townsend out of his contract, which they have the money
Oh,
to do
they've got
so,
the power.
I think if he leaves, he's gonna walk away from his contract.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think he'll make the Red Bulls buy him out. It might be.
But they could.
they could.
If this situation is going to happen at all, Scotland's got someone already in their radar, and Gregor Townsend's going to walk away. I don't think there's going to be any kind of like, if you want him, you have to take him from us.
It's strange. A question for you guys. I genuinely don't know the answer. Does the salary cap apply to coaches? Because
No, it
if
doesn't.
that's the case, then
It doesn't.
Then Red Bull can throw
No.
some fucking oil money at him, and
Yeah.
and then like it's no money. If money's no object, then he's going to fucking Newcastle.
Yeah, I feel like it. Yeah, and there might be. Yeah, and that's another thing we're not even talking about.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
They might be offering him fucking a lot of
yeah,
money.
Yeah, we've seen what people do for money.
Yeah.
Do you know what it reminds me of a bit? Is like, I've been hearing a lot about polyamorous relationships really recently, right? It's like, but I always feel bad for people because there'll be one guy and he just, or a girl, and they've spotted someone else they want to fuck, and they're to their partner, hey, I think I'm poly. And the girlfriend or boyfriend is like, yeah, I guess we could try that. They really don't want to. They really don't fucking want to, but they don't want to lose their partners. Like, as long as you maybe fuck one or two more people, I'm okay. If Scotland feel very much like they're getting polyamoried by a horny Gregor Townsend here, and I don't like it.
Yeah, like it's he just wants to get his.
He just wants to get his dick wet in
I
Newcastle.
really think I'm poly.
I think I'm poly. Do you just want to fuck Newcastle?
Babe, it's not my decision.
I was just born this way.
I was born
I was
like
born
this.
to fuck Newcastle.
I was born to spread my seed.
Get the wings from the Red Bull.
Yeah. Fuck it. Oh. So I don't know. I think Gregor Townsend might just be horny.
I don't know. I think if Scotland are smart though, they'll be willing to let him go, providing Red Bull buy him out.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way to do it because they have the money. Scotland obviously know that Townsend is flirting with Red Bull now.
Oh,
So why not make him buy him?
Yeah.
Put
your money where your mouth is.
The reason why I think this is going to be an amicable, is that the word?
Amicable.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, you got it.
Breakup
Yeah.
between Gregor Townsend and Scotland is that there's no hostility coming from Scottish rugby. Like no one's saying shit.
They aren't, are they? They're being weirdly. It's almost like they've already downloaded Tinder.
Yes.
They're already waiting for this announcement.
Yes,
like-
exactly right. So there's no like real negative comments coming. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's
No.
nothing.
No.
That was the site
Ashley
where you go.
Madison.
There's nothing
Yeah,
there to
Scotland.
go,
Scotland have just made an Ashley
Yeah.
Madison account.
That's
yeah.
what Gregor Townsend has. It's Ashley Madison account.
Yeah.
It's like it's either they don't know,
Yeah.
but they do know,
Yeah.
and there just hasn't been any kind of rumblings. There's been no leaks from the system.
Because Scotland said we've given permission to Red Bull to allow Gregor Townsend to do consultation with Newcastle, right?
Yes.
But they didn't say Newcastle. They said the energy drink company Red Bull.
Yeah.
They said fucking nothing about rugby, which is interesting. And I know I think it was Egg Chasers pointed out, so it's not me doing journalism. It's like I heard that.
Yeah.
But it was interesting because there's something fishy going on here.
Just discussing new flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're talking about poly. That's what's going on. they're thinking about pineapples and keys and car keys and
put it in the hat. Put it in the hat.
Yeah.
Another thing, Leicester beat Harlequins
Yeah.
on the weekend.
Yeah.
Harlequins.
I want Harlequins to do well, and I want Toby Booth to do well. So
they need to shake up there.
Does sound like it. We've heard that Harlequins fans aren't happy with Danny Wilson's tenure. They lost their identity, and I'm putting it in quotes, but actually they do have an identity. 2-3 years ago, you watch Harlequins, you're in for a treat.
Yeah,
they would shit the bed in the first half, then score 50 points in the second half, and it was amazing. Now they just look like a regular, slightly boring rugby team, and
there's just nothing. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't. I think it's just a lot of coaching changes and philosophy, but the personnel is mostly the same, isn't it?
Yep.
So yeah.
And the team that won't die, the team just keeps crawling out of the grave. The invincible Saracens.
Yeah.
50-17 Bristol.
They just won't fuck off, will they, Saracens?
You can't kill Saracens.
Do you know who was amazing as well?
Yeah, I know. Owen Farrell.
Oh, but also Nick Tompkins.
Yeah.
It's like you put a Wales jersey on him, he forgets how to catch.
Yeah.
Like in a Saracens jersey, that man is heroic.
It's
heroic.
criminal.
Like, yeah.
What's going on at Saracens? They must have like.
I think their academy is very good for a start. Like,
their academy's good.
They produce a lot of players.
I think their whole system, their whole.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Not their system, but their like.
Identity. Setup.
Maybe the whole system, like it just seems like the players want to be there.
I agree.
The players like being there,
which is weird to us because we know them as the pantomime villains of rugby. But a part of me thinks they're a bit like the England team. They like that. Like, fuck you, we'll be the baddies. Siege mentality. We love partying at your expense. And that brings them together, right? Owen Farrell's back. The pantomime villain of rugby is back in town, and he's playing a blinder. I'm kind of here for it,
I'm glad he's back.
Yeah.
I do like Owen Farrell.
I missed him. I missed the pantomime villain of rugby. I missed him,
Yeah, because
he's fucking good,
He's really good. He's a good ship steerer.
Yeah. Oh, what a captain.
Yeah.
He does
is a
some
captain.
stupid shit every now and then with like his tackles, but I think that's just the league in him.
He's also
he's just a shit house.
He's a hard
bastard,
fucking bastard.
Yeah. Him and Johnny Sexton. I hated them, but they were God did I respect them, Hell of because you want that dog in you, and they've got it.
It riles up his team.
Yeah.
Players want to follow him.
Yeah.
Even like when he was in the Lions setup, as soon as he came in,
you noticed the difference.
Instant respect from all players from all nations.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're gonna listen to what he has to say.
Daddy's here, or Daddy's son.
Daddy's son's here. He's like, okay, boys, we're gonna get out there and fucking fuck these guys up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Daddy,
can I say that?
Daddy Andy.
But to be fair to him, like you've got to have balls, right? Because there's already accusations of that. Like I'm coming into a team because my daddy has picked me, and everyone's going, "Who's this cunt?" But he got people listening immediately.
Yeah.
Right. Didn't fuck around.
Right. He's earned that.
Yeah,
right.
they respect him no matter what, right? Like he could have been the ultimate nepo pick, and they still would have been like, "Holy shit, Owen Farrell's in the
room."
he
kind of was.
He was. Yeah.
He really didn't do anything to warrant him being in the Lions
because he'd been having his fucking sabbatical in France.
Like because people were pissed off. They could have had like there was a million different players that could have went on there.
Yeah, but he was in the end of the day, I think a good choice.
But he's also he is a household name though.
Yeah. Do you know what? Going back to that conversation, there was a period in history when it was Owen Farrell.
Yeah.
He was the guy. He was the rugby face.
England's golden boy.
He's kind of taking the reins back.
Yeah.
I wonder when these autumn nations are going to come up and wonder what's going to.
Yeah, that's an interesting. I do want to have.
Because he's clearly putting his hand up. He's clearly.
It was never down.
He wants his team back.
He does.
He wants his crown.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he's back at Saracen, especially
100%.
with World Cup in a couple of years.
100%. Yeah.
Like, he still wants.
I think he thinks he can win it as well. And like Squidge made the prediction. Squidge sometimes predicts things which are true, and he said about 3 years before the last World Cup, South Africa are going to win this. And he wasn't fucking wrong. And he said England are in the right place now to win the World Cup next time because of the age profile and the talent they have. By the time that matures, they've got a good chance of winning it. And I don't disagree with him. I think he's onto something there. I think. Yeah. And, I do want to have, maybe not today, but I do want to have an England 10-shirt debate because George Ford he's kind of imperious. He's never bad. And I remember him coming on and getting booed last season, right? Him and the 9 for Bristol, little guy, fuck. Anyway, they both came on and they got booed because everyone was like, he's not the guy we should be picking. But every time he plays for England, he's fucking unreal. And people forget about him, right? And then you've got Owen Farrell and then you've got Marcus Smith. Like, the 10 shirt in England is turning into an interesting conversation.
Yes, because you have Ford, Farrell,
Yeah.
and you have
Marcus Smith.
and Finn Smith.
And Finn Smith. Yes, how could I forget? Yeah, so that's the guy, yeah. It's a really interesting conversation now that Owen Farrell's back. And if I was picking an England 10, I'd pick Owen Farrell. Like,
it's a good problem and it's a tough problem for Borthwick.
Yeah.
But Marcus Smith can fit into fullback too, though.
Yeah, he can. He doesn't want to, but
No.
he can.
I don't think that's his position.
He got a bit exposed at 15 for the Lions, though.
But he did.
But it wasn't his fault as well.
England doesn't have that. Like, who is the England fullback?
It's Elliot Daly, guys. It's Elliot
It's
Daly.
fuck Elliot Daly.
It's Elliot Daly.
He'll be
obviously.
40 years old
Fucking
and
Elliot
still
Daly.
being picked on that team.
Oh, I can't remember his name, but I was reading it about the other day. They're just saying he's too big.
Freddie Stewart.
Yes.
Freddie Stewart.
He's just too
Yeah,
big
yeah.
for that, and he's not.
Yeah.
He's not kind of versatile enough.
No. It's like having a lock at fullback.
Yeah,
Where
he's like
Freddie
6 foot
Stewart-
odd and like 16 stone.
Yeah.
Freddie Stewart is kind of like. He's reliable in the back,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
It's weird because for club, his kick returns are really good.
Yeah.
And then all he does in an England jersey is catch high balls.
Mhm.
He just gets shut down immediately. He's not fast
He
enough.
catches some good high balls,
Yeah.
and then he just kind of disappears
Yeah,
in
he
the
does.
game.
Yeah, he just shuts down. It reminds me of Cam Winnett. Cam Winnett at Cardiff, amazing for Cardiff. And he was reliable as fuck for Wales, but he just didn't offer anything in attack, you know? Same with Freddie Stewart, really.
Like, what I think about England right now, when I think about the team England, where they questionably, like, the front row
Yeah.
is they got a lot of options.
Yeah.
They got a lot of options for props.
They need to stick with a couple of guys, though.
Second row, they got their
Oh, they're fine.
They're
Just
fine.
fine. Yeah.
the
Toje.
back three, not the back three, but the Lucy's.
I think the interesting thing with the back three for England is you just need to find an 8 and stick with him because it's not Ben Earl. Ben Earl is a 7, and you can't stop putting random people at fucking 8.
Yeah,
you know?
Ben Earl is not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Dom Brandt never shows up.
No.
They always want, like,
That's
I know
true.
Borthwick wants Dom Brandt. Hey,
Uh,
Nathan, what is up with, why does Borthwick, like, love Dom Brandt?
yeah.
I don't know.
Come
Like,
on.
No,
you're supposed to be our insider.
Taught
Yeah.
you how to use a mic. Come on, tell us.
no. Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, there's no fucking
no,
clue.
we don't
I have
either.
no
We don't
idea.
either.
Fucking either. No.
Because who is the England 8 then?
Well, they pick Ben Earl, I think. But
They'll
I just,
pick fucking one of the Curry
or
brothers
Pollock,
before it.
maybe. Oh yeah, but the thing that's weird. Like the Curry brothers are fucking massive,
Because you look at
and they keep putting them at 6 and 7.
who was the fullback for the rugby championship for the Springboks. What's his name? Jasper? Is it Jasper Weiss?
Jasper Visa.
Jasper Visa?
Yeah. Could
Yeah.
be.
Like, have you seen him?
Yeah.
He's a fucking
It's
monster.
massive. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
they're
that's
all
what
big.
England needs. They can't put Pollock in there. Pollock's aggressive,
Mm.
but he's like a little Wolverine. Like, he's a little bobcat.
Yeah, he is,
You know,
yeah.
he's just like,
just bouncing off people.
right? He's
Yeah.
like, hey, like, he's all over the place. He's
Yeah.
jumping on you. He's
Yeah.
biting at your ankles.
His
You're like,
Ritalin hasn't kicked in
yeah,
yet.
and you're like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah.
get out of here. Spraying him with a little water bottle, get him out of here. Like, they need an enforcer at 8.
Yeah,
If
they
England
do.
is going to be
Yeah.
if England is going to be successful,
Yeah.
they need that powerhouse.
Do you know
in
who
it.
I'd put there? Chandler Cunningham South, but he is not even close to being an 8. He's a
No.
lock or a 6. But I just think he reminds me of Courtney Laws, you know? You want a Courtney Laws because he's just somewhere on the field, he's murdering someone at any
Yeah.
given
Yeah.
moment, you know? And England are missing a bit of, for the team that we think of when we think of like hard-nosed, hard bastards, they are lacking a lot of hard-nosed, hard bastards right now.
Because when they lost Billy Vunipola,
Yeah.
when he started diving
Yeah.
on his form,
Yeah.
that was it. They haven't really
No, they
replaced. They
haven't.
haven't really found
That's
that
what I'm saying.
guy.
It's a big gaping hole.
They've
at
been
8.
kind of like just filling in with whatever they
Yeah.
fucking have.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so like even like Zach Mercer
Well, they just never give him a chance.
or the number one. Okay, the number one guy they need to be putting in at 8
Yeah.
is Jack Willis.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's Jack Willis is one in France, right? Because he has his brother.
It's one of the Willises, and he's
Yeah.
really good.
Whatever
and
the
he's in
Willis,
France.
whichever
Whichever Willis is, yeah, I think it's Jack Willis.
is in France.
Yeah.
the France one,
The French Willis.
the French Willis,
Yeah.
is the perfect 8 that they've been looking for.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's big. He's monster.
Yeah.
He's scary. He looks like a fucking ogre.
Yeah, he does.
Like that is the guy that they're missing.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree totally. But you know how it goes in England. They don't. If you leave, you're done.
Yeah, you're dead to them.
You're dead
They're like
to them.
Mormons. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, 'cause it's, yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, they've got the guys though. They don't need to worry about it.
Do you guys have anything else you want to add into the podcast?
I do briefly.
Yeah.
I want you to pay attention to the local theatre scene in Exeter because a play is coming out. It's called X-Men. So Exeter is named after the River Exe.
Yep.
Spelled E-X-E.
Yep.
The play is called X-Men, but I think it's supposed to be pronounced Axemen.
Oh, a play.
A play.
And
a
it's about
delightful
the
play.
Exeter. It's about the river in Exeter.
It's about the rise of the Exeter City Chiefs
Oh, what?
from obscurity in the championship to the heady heights of winning the fucking European Champions Cup. It's a fucking stage play about the Exeter Chiefs. I just had to say it. That's the punchline. That's happening.
What are these sheep when they go watch this play? What are they gonna think? Some guy,
Yeah.
some like little twink is gonna come out, and he's gonna
Some
be
little
like,
effeminate gay guy starts to say, "On a glorious morning in Exeter."
"Pass me the ball, pass me the ball. Where's the balls? Pass me the ball." Like,
Yeah, I would watch that. I would fucking watch that.
100%.
Yeah. I don't think it's a musical. I think, but it should be.
I don't know if it's a play. It may
Yeah.
as well be a musical.
And you
right?
know when
and
they
I
do
would watch
that-
a musical.
Yeah, yeah. If they do the slightly racist American Indian chanting as one of the songs, I'm in.
Stop! Don't go to your wife's house, Stuart Hogg. Stop! Leave her alone. Like, what the fuck is gonna
Oh, it has
happen?
to- I hope it's a fucking musical. I want the album on my Spotify.
Because like, who else is there? Jack Noel is there.
Oh, Jack Noel, yeah.
Because he
I'd have
come.
Jack Noel would come. I'd have Jathan.
Was he an add-on after they made it back
No, he was a big part of
the
he's a-
Rise Up?
So Cornish Pirates championship team
Yeah. Oh, here's
feed
some history.
into
Yeah.
Exeter Chiefs.
Yeah.
Jack Noel is a Cornish boy, and he came up through
He's a wee little Cornish
a little
boy.
Cornish lad with a Cornish past.
Yeah.
I'm doing an Irish accent. Anyway, like he's an Exeter boy. Like, I mean, he's Cornish, but
Cornish.
he's from one of the feeder clubs. You know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you know this, Nathan. Eh?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
I know a little
Well,
Cornish
our rugby
fanboy over
club,
here.
our
Yeah.
club, the Pirates,
Yeah.
are named after
Yeah.
the Cornish Pirates.
Yeah.
So there's connection to Jack
So,
Noel
like,
there in
even
a weird way.
Luke Cowan-Dickey.
Yeah,
he was
Cornish
another
pirate.
Because him
Yeah.
and Jack Knowles are like best pals, right?
Yeah.
So
Very
they-
highly ranked on COD.
uh,
Actually.
yeah.
Ah.
They both came up the ranks at Exeter though, so I think they were both kind of.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
No, these are local boys
Yeah.
in a southwest of England sort of way, you know.
That have been through there, like, and seen them go from the top.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, they will. So Jack Noel will be played by who do you have playing Jack Noel?
Tom Felton.
Tom Felton playing Jack Noel.
Yeah, I think he could.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
I cannot wait to see what the outcome
X-Men.
is.
X-Men. Not like the fucking Marvel.
That was a good plug. We're probably
Yeah.
the only ones talking about it in
I
the
hope
world.
so. I hope so. I want to be the first to break this news. I read it on the Guardian,
We
so
should go
it's
and get-
obviously out there.
We should go and get tickets.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. Well, we're not getting Newcastle jerseys anymore, so we saved our money for the X-Men.
We're
Play.
gonna stick with Diamond, you know.
Yeah. We follow
And-
Diamond.
Yeah, through thick and thin.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And scene.
And scene. Thanks,
all I
friends,
got.
for listening to the Friends of Rugby podcast. Like and share the podcast.
Yes, please.
And yeah, have a good one, folks.